Hey guys, Moparman back. So we're back in my 04 Ram 1500, and so as with any used vehicle, you know, you go through your trials and tribulations with all the stuff that's wrong with it. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to fix it to make it perfect, but I want to fix it to make things work, at least for myself, as I have kids. And you know, you gotta put car seats in this, and this door, come to find out, doesn't open from the inside, doesn't open from the outside. It's unlocked. So we're gonna go through this journey together, and I'm gonna take this door panel off and try to see what's going on with you know, what's unhooked or what's broken, and we'll go from there. So there's a screw here right behind this door handle, and I kind of remember from my 2002 Dodge, because I had replaced the rear door speakers. I know this is I think like one whole piece, and the thing that's going to make this difficult is because it doesn't open, I have no way of prying, so I'm going to try my luck to see where I can get something. I've used my other door as a reference. Let's see, can I get you? Not too much. I'm trying to see if I can get this. Let's see what I'm gonna do here. I have to get a pry bar in here, because I know it comes out and then it probably lifts. I believe it lifts up. I know Dodge made these things almost like a one complete piece. So let's get a pry bar in here. I mean, if I break it, I break it. This is what it is. I got my pry bar, so let's try. I've used the other door as a reference to see if there was any more bolts, but get it started. Problem is getting this end out. Is that a screw there holding this on? There's a Torx holding this handle on, so let me go get a Torx and get this handle out of the way, and hopefully this will just come right out. I got my Torx, I believe it's a T30. I was checking it on the other door. So do apologize if you can't see much, but I'm trying my best. There comes the handle. All right, so that's what it looks like. It's like this. There's a Torx that goes right here, so remove that out of the way. There we go. That's what needed to happen. And now this whole panel comes out of the way, and you just gotta unplug the window switch, and voila, panel is out of the way. Now we can see what's going on. All right, we know this is unlocked, so pull all this out of the way. Alright, so to explain to you guys how I got this door open, because otherwise you'd spend a video watching me and my butt. Essentially, I was able to pull, which this doesn't seem to be working. There's a latch in here, there's a line that runs down. I pulled it down, and that seems to unhook the there's a thing that runs down. You got to reach in with your hand and pull it down ever so slightly, and it opens it up. So now we're going to take a look at why this is not working. Okay, so essentially what's going on is the child safety lock seemed to have been on, and I think that was interfering with how this is actually operating. Nothing's bent or broken, but you can see that if I use my pick here, I'll lock this. Now that's locked, right? That's when it hits the striker. When it hits the striker, this is locked. So now I'm gonna open it, and it opens. To test this, we're gonna close this. To test this theory out, we're gonna close the door. Right? It's closed, and now it should just open like it does now. So what I came to figure out is that the child lock seems to be interfering with, but it's just weird to me that with the child lock on, technically you're not supposed to be able to open the door from the inside, but I wasn't able to open the door from the outside. I think what happened was somebody put it on, but it sort of was in between, so it wasn't allowing me to open from the inside or the outside. Now that I took this cover, now that I peeled everything back, I moved this child lock down, which I noticed it on the other door too. It was off, but this one, it seemed to be right in the middle, sort of like that. So it wasn't allowing me to open from the outside, it wasn't allowing me to open from the inside. Put it in the off position, now it seems to be functioning properly. So it's fixed. Now I can get the door to open. And then that line I was talking about to open this, if you're in the same predicament I am, you stick your hand in here, all right, and then there's a rod. You feel a rod behind, you know, you have to reach all the way behind the window track, and you push it down, it'll open the door. So that's where I was at. All right, so now we'll put this back together. Okay, now we'll put this back together. Everything seems to be fine. So we'll put this plastic how it was. Okay. There's your speaker. These panels, like I said, was one piece. I remember it from my 2002. When you have the door open and you're changing the speaker, it's easy because you zip that off, you zip the Torx out, which is something I didn't remember, but you know, looking at it, I'm like, oh, there's a Torx there. And then you kind of pry from underneath, around the sides, lift up, and it comes out. So now I'll grab the door panel. We'll put that back. All right, this is the door panel. So what it looks like, it's just a bunch of the way it sits. You know, you have to lift up and then pull out. I thought it was actually a bunch of clips, so I was wrong in that sense. So first plug in your window switch, and then what you essentially do is you start at the top like this. You actually have to kind of just get them all together and then slide down. See? And then it's in. I thought it was clipped. So, correction. You remove the screw from here, remove the Torx that's holding this handle, lift up, and it comes out. I mean, I pried it out, but I didn't break anything, so thank God for that, right? So now we'll put the Torx back. Now we're going to test the theory of this door still operating from the inside. So we're going to lock this, and then this should, ta-da, make it work. And just so I don't forget, this is what I'm going to do. Just so everything works really well, we're going to hit it with some WD-40. Alright, now we'll put our screw back in where that belongs. Alright, and now we'll test the theory of it opening from the inside. So I'm gonna put you guys right here. I'm gonna close this door. Now it opens. Okay, we're good there. Now I'm going to go on the inside and I'll open this door. There you have it. Alright guys, so hope you enjoyed this helpful video. In case any of your doors get stuck, especially your back ones, you know what to do. So please hit that like, hit that subscribe, and thanks for watching guys.